Good morning. I hope everybody's having a great morning. I know I'm having a great morning right now. Let's play something interesting that got my attention when I was, let's say, browsing YouTube. This came up on my suggestions, and I was like, okay, I should give it a shot. So let's play some UED First Light, which is a custom campaign for StarCraft 2. I originally intended to play Heart of the Swarm, but when I saw this, I was like, yeah, we should absolutely go for it. It says continue because I started to see if I was able to run it, and sure enough, I'm able to run it. So let us play. Get familiar with Control Q. I'll make sure of that. There you go. There's safety in numbers. Keep your soldiers together. So the campaign has a lot of things going on. First things first is fully voiced, which means my throat will get a nice rest. That doesn't mean I will not be safe from reading long, lengthy coded texts. There's a lot of them. Second, it has custom tech tree and custom units and custom buildings and blah 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 blah. So it's gonna be a refreshing look at everything that we have seen so far in StarCraft 2. But it's 1500 CE. While Europe fights for divine right among its monarchs on Earth, Protoss warriors and rogue tribes on Aiur are severing their nerve cords and declaring independence from the Conclave's rule. Judicator Cortanul, leader of the Kalai Protoss, feared the rogue would instigate a new Aeon strife as more and more tribes abandoned the Kala, and he ordered these decisions be executed. While some in the conclave disagreed with such extreme adventures, others were blah 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 blah. This civil strife came to be known as the Discord. So I'm trying to keep my attention on two things does not help. Makes it core percent. It's also a labor of not like a single person, it's a big team. UED First Light, a custom campaign for StarCraft 2. So mostly Templar Archives, province of Kiryat.
I am uncertain why you feel the only course is to sever your connection to the Kala. Someone of your stature, Prelate, would have gained an audience with the Conclave. We could have addressed your grievances. Instead, you are here, a prisoner, and one which the Conclave would just as soon see dead. It is fortunate, then, that I am the one selected to question you.
Execute me and be done with it.
Death is not for you, my old friend. As you said, your future is along a different path, much like the others whose agony is quite discernible. Of course, I could execute you, and all I need is one question answered. One answer, and you earn your quick death.
And I should take the word of Adjudicator.
You presume to question the Judicator's integrity, rogue. Those anguished telepathic cries from the other prisoners are nothing compared to what will happen to you if you continue to...
My reputation precedes me, I'm certain. You know I do not tolerate betrayal, and you know that I always keep my word. The choice is yours.
Surely you're not going to bargain with this rogue, Judicator. Give me time, and I'll get the answer to your questions, without you needing to sully your hands by compromising with this filth. Upon reflection, give me time with this rogue, and I'll get the answer to all of your questions.
Horses, if you interrupt me again, it will be you who I put in a pain amplifier. Now, rogue, why did you sever your connection to the Kala?
I was attempting to smuggle some of what you call dissidents off-world from my shuttle malfunction. And of all the places I could disable, I crashed near a temple that was not marked on our charts. The persecuted warriors I was transporting perished in the landing, so I ventured inside the temple alone to take shelter
What madness is this? What creature? You are saying there are monsters on Aya?
Oh yes, and it is a monster far worse than either of you. I touched its mind. It made me feel powerful, invincible, just as it had with the Protoss who encountered it during the Eon of Strife.
You expect us to believe that this creature has existed on our world for thousands of cycles, and it was going to bestow upon you power. So you severed your connection with the Kala to keep that power to yourself?
Oh no, not at all. I severed my connection to the Kala to ensure that no other Protoss would learn of its existence. The Preservers can no longer see my memories, so the secret will truly die with me. Others, unfortunately, mistook my actions as a symbol of defiance of the Kala, and they severed their nerve cords as well. In trying to keep our people away from temptation, I appear to have contributed to the beginnings of a civil war.
That's fine. That's fine. Thank you, Rogue. I am now overdue to attend a meeting of the Conclave. Orsis will collect the location from you in my absence. And if it proves to be true, you will have your quick death.
You are fortunate, Judicator. My desire to avoid pain exceeds my adherence to my principles. I shall give you the location of this creature gladly. If you wish to speak with it, you can reap the consequences. And I presume that while you verify the information, this Templar wretch will still torture me like he has the others.
Yes, I believe that is a foregone conclusion. Orsis, collect the location. I do expect once I validate the information, you will ensure his suffering ends swiftly.
Of course, Judicator. Monsters, eh, Rogue? Tell me then, do you know anything else that might be of interest to a Templar such as myself? I've heard the other rogues practice forbidden magic, such as creating archons of more than just two personalities, or harnessing void energies. For your sake, I hope the stories are true.
Oh, they are. They all are.
Yeah, that is referencing Old Presage, the Dark Archon that has 7 personalities on top of each other. With all results being the dominating one. 2247, 750 years later, the United Powers League, the UPL, Earth's ruling government, has concentrated power among 93% of the world's nations. Duran Ruth, a brilliant sociopathic scientist, developed many tools developed by the blah blah blah. Despite more than 400 million dead, dissidents continue to appear. Ruth also oversaw the operation to send 4 carriers to colonize other worlds. These carriers disappear a few years after the launch. These are the carriers that carried the original Terrans to the Kopulu sector. Only got a favor with the UPL ruling council for his continued failures, and fearing for his life after losing the UPL's protection, Ruth ultimately fled to the Tau Ceti Comet Farms, a colony of mercenaries and miners where he could hide. Not for long. Tau Ceti Comet Farms, colony of the UPL.
Attention unlisted flight. This is Tau Ceti Pad 3. You are not cleared for landing. Attention unlisted flight. You are not permitted to land. Hold position or you will be fired upon.
Requesting orders, sir.
That is our basic infantry.
We are under fire here. Repeat, we are under fire here. Where are you guys? We are under attack.
Yes, sir.
There you go. And our lad is gonna go into the control tower.
I'll ask you this one time. Where is Thor and Ralph?
I have no idea who that person is.
You. Map expands.
Commander, my team is moving further in for recon.
Oh, they got healed up.
Weight limits.
This
If
will
you
be
need
damaged
any
once.
resources,
The back.
just hit one of the local storehouses. I've got the latest intel
No, the damaged ones to the back.
Sir, yes, sir. Roger that.
Combat infantry and reinforcement. Combat infantry. The UPL combat infantry is the backbone of our military, relatively inexpensive to produce, but an armed but deadly in great numbers, able to attack both air and ground units. Make smart use of our men, Commander. Mission surgery reinforcement. Commander, we are sending you the last of our available troops to aid you in your mission. Make them count.
Roger that. Requesting orders, sir.
I got 3. Nice.
Weapons hot.
On my replay, I got like 1 of them only. Oh, right. Yeah, there's something else I need to grab that I almost forgot from this area. And I think this is like
Roger that.
a readable codex.
Understood, sir. Let's go. Weapons hot. Requesting orders, yes, sir. Understood, sir. Let's go. Understood, sir. Let's go.
Info chips. These are where
Roger that.
all the blur of information is. By the way, if you are putting white text over white background, it becomes really difficult to read. UPL forces no longer need to rely on local command and control to manage field operations, instead utilizing commander form a remote base of operations, often hundreds of miles from the area of engagement. The UPL commanders utilize eyes in the sky to readily communicate with forces under the commander's battlefield avatar. What? Under their purview. Literally an eye, the commander battlefield avatar is an orb that hovers through the combination of thrusters and magnetic fields. The avatar orb allows the commanders to speak to troops on the field and field commanders in real time without exposing the commander to potentially deadly outcomes if the operations go awry. Should the eye be destroyed, a new one can be quickly pulled out and linked to the commander's encryption channel, and that's it. The eye moves at speeds that pace ground vehicles and can issue direct orders to any operators on the field without needing to first relay those instructions to the field officers. Though commanders can do this if prepared. UPL commanders are also typically housed in fortified underground bunkers, which grant access to tactical and topographical maps, individual soldiers' health and vitals monitoring, vehicle status checks, and work applicable movements of the enemy. Commanders also have access to most documented procedures in civilian and military complex, whether that be arming of nuclear devices, the technical schematics of vehicles and weaponry, and even obscure knowledge such as how to disable coolant flows in a Francine processing facility. When the prowess and the potency of the UPL soldiers and officers is combined with the strategic resources available to UPL commanders, it is a force to be reckoned with, and has one of the methods the UPL has utilized to remain in power as a governing authority on Earth.
Understood, sir.
That was a lengthy text.
Sir, yes, sir. Roger that. Understood, sir. Let's go. Roger that.
Let's move
Yes, sir.
this guy
Sir,
back
yes,
here. Let's move the healthy ones ahead.
Requesting orders, sir. Weapons hot. Understood, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Let's go. Yes, sir. Requesting orders, sir. Weapons hot. Yes, sir. Roger that.
Destroy the enemy security garrison.
Let's go. Roger that. Understood, sir. Let's go. Sir, yes, sir.
Also, this
Roger that.
this mod actually has their unique custom achievements. I'm well aware that there is an achievement to actually reach this area without losing a single unit on hard difficulty.
Understood, sir. Requesting orders, sir. Weapons hot.
I have one more lad that I need to kill.
Let's go. Sir, yes, sir. Let's go. Understood, sir.
We gain control of this garrison. Automatic mining facility. Oh, I can read the codex from here. Hopefully I can keep the tips from mission to mission. Due to the low concentration of minerals in the area, we will have to make use of automatic mining facilities on the asteroid. Be sure to collect them when available, Commander. Once you retrieve a pallet, move your units away from the elevators so you can safely descend and pick another load. Train infantry here.
Weapons hot.
Your billets are your barracks, basically. Billets is our infantry training facility. It is crucial for any UPL operation. There are 5 types of infantry that can be trained here, though intensity resources are only available for the infantryman and the heavy gunner. New structure: fusion reactors. Fusion reactors or fusion generators are feed power to other UPL facilities, allowing field commanders to train additional forces.
Yes, sir. Requesting orders. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Weapons hot.
So we're gonna keep
Ready to go, sir. Ready to go, sir.
one guy just patrolling over there. When the billet comes up with the mineral, this patrol route will go like this instead of just going like this. So I will have like an automatic gathering.
Go, sir.
Infantry are good all-purpose soldiers, Commander. But for heavy ground assault, you'll need some gunners too.
Let's go. Understood, sir. Roger that. Weapons hot. Requesting orders, sir. Let's go. Heavy gunner standing by.
I need to secure my base, and I need to put the herd for this area. And I need to also secure the other billet, because there's a second one later in the
All right.
In the map.
Looking good. We'll move into radio silence. Ralph is around here somewhere, and we're gonna bring him back to Earth in pieces for what he did. Just keep their fire teams off our back, so we can zero him.
Do they remain active while the cutscene is playing?
What in the name of... We've got hostiles! We've got hostiles!
Ready to go, sir.
They do. Okay, good.
Holding position. Roger that. Understood, sir. Requesting orders, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Go orders.
The heavy gunners do quite a bit of damage. They have 1 more armor, they have a bit more HP than the combat infantry, and most importantly, they do 10 damage and 17 instead of the normal standard 6. They're a bit more expensive, but
What's on the agenda?
so they have more range, I believe. They have range 6. Yeah, they have more range. But yeah, the enemies will start coming from here, from here.
Weapons hot. Let's go. Understood, sir. Yes, sir. Heavy gunner standing by. I've got a big problem here.
So stow and secure